The government is working on creative ways to help Jamaicans survive the COVID-19 pandemic. One initiative is to extend the access to National Housing Trust NHT contribution refunds 1 year in advance, effective this July. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made these announcements on Thursday during his contribution to the 2021-2022 budget debate in Gordon House.
As part of the COVID-19 efforts, the NHT will allow persons who have been unemployed for a period of 12 months or more to access their contribution refunds 1 year in advance. Since 2016, some public sector mortgagors have been receiving their contribution refunds in cash annually. This cash refund is unlike what obtains for regular mortgagors whose contribution refund is paid directly to the NHT mortgage account. When this provision was initially established, it was based on the economic situation which resulted in a wage freeze under the Memorandum of Understanding between the public sector workers and government. In my 2018-2019 budget presentation, I spoke to extending the cash refund granted by the NHT to eligible public sector workers and indicated that the period of extension would end this year, 2021. Madam Speaker, with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, such an extension is once again needed.
Mr. Holness said that the country was preparing for economic recovery by embarking on significant development projects that would improve productivity, stimulate growth, and boost employment.
The expansion of the Freeport terminal works to extend berth 2 to accommodate the current trend of larger size vessels and construction of a new berth 1 to handle cargo that is underway. The project is expected to be completed in 2022 at a cost of US $16.4 million. The PAJ has been engaged with the Urban Development Corporation with a view to transforming the Montego Bay Freeport Road between the roundabout and the eastern boundary of the terminal. And those who live in Montego Bay would know how important this project is. Indeed, we get many complaints, but this project is now underway. The aim is to create a pedestrian-friendly stretch of roadway with provision for cycling and mopeds. The PAJ is now focused on the creation of a new town centre in Falmouth, combining the conveniences and aesthetic of a modern urban town with elements of the existing Georgian architecture. The multi-year project is to be developed as a public-private partnership located on 50 acres of land owned by the authority adjacent to the terminal and to the existing historic town. The new town centre will feature modern mixed-use spaces, including commercial and housing facilities, a civic square, town commons, a promenade, mini parks, and a redeveloped dragline. And for those who don't know what the dragline is, a major drain, earth drain, that runs through the town, and it is problematic because I gather it is lower than sea level, and so sometimes it floods. So that will also be addressed. So the people of Falmouth in Trelawney knows that the government, even in the pandemic, is working for them.